Good afternoon and welcome to the Kim and Haney Hayward Project. Today we are going to answer the age-old question, is Hank Haney truly one of the best golf teachers in America or even in the world? We will dissect his teaching methods and evaluate his overall performance. Hank's overall use of feedback is very unproductive. He uses an incredible amount of augmented feedback, uses video to analyze Charles Barkley's swing, and also uses internal focus to direct attention to his head. When Hank uses internal focus, he continues to point out that Chuck's head drops during his golf swing and tells him that he needs to keep it still and not let it move all throughout the swing. During Chuck's practice sessions, Hank watches very closely, and after every bad swing, he jumps in and hurries and gives him feedback on what he's doing wrong and tells him what he needs to do to fix it. With the video, and Hank analyzes Chuck's swing and tells him what he's doing wrong and where the club should be placed and in what plane he needs to have the club in.
You're this much down,
Okay.
and you're this much closer to the ball than you started.
You told me you think I moved my head.
No, I know you're moving your head.
Okay.
No, there's nothing about this, I think. Okay?
During the show, there's improper use of internal focus on Sir Charles's head. Hank Haney sees Chuck's huge head tends to drop in the middle of the swing. Hank tells Chuck to keep his head up while swinging, but his head is so big that it would be hard for anyone to keep it up while bending over swinging the golf club. Another part of the show is Hank's use of augmented feedback. Augmented feedback is to be used to enhance task intrinsic feedback, but Hank gives feedback after every swing, which results in Chuck relying on the feedback, not giving the round mound of rebound a chance to learn his own. Hank also periodically stops Chuck in the middle of the swing to explain what he is doing wrong.
Up over your head. 2 o'clock, eyes toward me. Hold on, whoa, whoa, whoa. You took it up, then you let it back down. Up with the club, hit it. Good, keep your grip on there the whole time. Raise your eyes up to me. Okay, now here's what I want you to do.
Probably got my swing videotaped more today than I've ever had in my entire life. And it's a totally different thing when you see it on camera. This club should be way back here, shouldn't it?
Yes.
With these lines.
That club right now should be
Over there?
right there.
Wow. Well, there's no way you can hit it. It's right by my ear.
Lastly, Hank's use of technological devices to help Charles swing is detrimental to learning. Hank uses video to analyze Chuck's golf swing, showing that the plane he is swinging on is incorrect and his club is too upright. Also, when using the swing device, the sound is coming from Hank's golf club and not Chuck's.
So what changes can we make to improve learning for each practice session? Instead of using internal focus, we would use external focus. For example, we would direct attention to the golf ball during the golf swing, or use the club position and relate it to the hours on the clock. As far as feedback, we would limit the amount of augmented feedback given. We would give feedback after every 10 swings instead of after every swing, and we would allow Chuck to use more tacit intrinsic feedback so he could learn the errors that he's making. We would use video to show Chuck his errors, but not analyze the swing in any way, and also we would show his swing less frequently after his trials.
In Hank's practice design for Charles Barkley, he uses a lot of block practice when Sir Charles is hitting balls on the range, which provides no variability and no contextual interference. While at the golf course, Chuck is demonstrating random practice, which introduces variability and contextual interference, but Hank still provides feedback after every shot that Charles makes. While on the driving range, Charles should use different clubs to provide serial practice. Hitting balls to different distances with certain clubs to introduce variability within practice would be optimal. In summary, Hank should have Charles hit balls on the range first, then go to the golf course after adequate practice for a more random practice.
What can we conclude from all the points that we have just discussed? we've come to the conclusion that Hank Haney's style of teaching is very poor. He doesn't allow for much learning to occur. He gives a lot of prescriptive KP feedback, which describes the errors and also gives the answers to those errors. When he uses augmented feedback, he doesn't allow Chuck to go through trial and error to learn on his own. And even after all the practice sessions, Chuck's game doesn't really improve all that much. He still struggles and can't hit the golf ball consistently to improve his golf game.
Other than Hank Haney's superior knowledge of golf, with the right tools for teaching from motor control research, anybody could be making millions giving golf lessons to the pros.